Cancer, what's going on, Cancer? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your August 2019 Silent Enemies reading. Thank you for everybody who's come to check out the reading. If it resonates with you, please click like, and if you want to leave a comment about it, that would be cool too. I love to see that people can resonate with what I'm picking up. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so. If you like this type of reading, I do other readings as well. You can hit the subscribe button and then hit notification, and you'll be notified when I post. Any information that you're going to need about this reading is going to be listed in the box below. This is going to be a very general reading for Cancerian Massive, so if you want something specific to you, then you can reach out to me using the information below. The Silent Enemies reading is done to maybe help you to clarify a gut feeling you may have, or you might have got something that you may want to inquire about as far as someone close to you, but you really can't put your finger on it. I think these readings are very important because what could happen is people who are close to you can, for whatever reason, decide that they could benefit off of you in some way, shape, or form. So this is just to get you to a point where you are able to recognize that energy before it devastates you in some way, shape, or form. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out 3 cards. I'm going to tell you the signs for the cards, and then I'm going to clarify why this person who may be in your inner circle may not have your best interest at heart. Alright, so it could be a neighbor, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a co-worker, a colleague, a business partner, anybody that you come in contact with on a regular basis, or people that you would consider in your circle if you consider yourself to have a circle. You just want to just keep your ears and eyes alert if you're getting a gut feeling, and this reading is going to help you to confirm if that's the case. Now, if the sign doesn't resonate, where you say, oh, well, you pulled a Gemini, and I don't know a Gemini, I only know, this many signs, or whomever, it could very well be that their moon sign is that. It could be their sun sign, it could be their moon sign, it could be their Venus, it could be their Mars, so it may not resonate with the sun sign, but it could resonate someplace else in their chart. And even if it doesn't, it could very well be that the actions that this person is taking will remind you of someone that is in your life. So just look at the, you can look at the sign and the actions, or just look at the action. Again, it may not resonate with you because it's a general read. All right. So I show here that Cancer, you need to worry about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You also need to worry about a Sagittarius, and let me see. You need to worry about a Libra. Okay, a Libra, a Sagittarius, and then I have Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius. All right, I'll see if I can clarify that Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius to break it down, but we will see what we get here. So this, I have the Ace of Swords card here. Okay, so that represents some type of truth coming to you from somebody. It could be a truth about a person that you, is close to you, someone who was considered in your quote-unquote circle, a family member, a close friend, relative, co-worker. Some truth is going to come to you in reference to this. All right, and then give me a sec to pull the cards. Okay, so Cancer, I'm showing that a truth is going to come to you, that somebody is being deceitful and dishonest, or has been deceitful and dishonest behind your back. This is somebody who could very well, you could be in a stressful situation with. So somebody who is stressing you out, somebody from your past, so it could be a childhood friend, a family member, it could be an ex-lover, okay? I'm showing the signs here are Gemini, so you definitely want to look out for a Gemini, okay? Gemini is showing up here. But it looks like this person was very deceitful to you, did something on the low behind your back, okay? They could have messed with an ex of yours, or you could have been dealing with a Gemini who was deceitful to you, who is basically very selfish, self-centered, and they could be stressing you out, or you're stressing them out. So take it either way. But it looks as though it could be somebody that maybe you're traveling to, or they are traveling to you. Somebody is trying to make travel arrangements, perhaps, to come to you. It could very well be that something about children may be traveling to you, or your children, maybe you're with somebody who you have children with, and you're trying to get your children to come visit you, and it's a difficult task for you to work with the other parent to get your children to come to you, or for you to get to your children, okay? Because the other parent may be playing some type of games, doing things that are basically for their self-interest or their best interest. But it's I am showing it's a Gemini, and I'm showing it is stressing you out, and it is somebody that you've met in the past or known in the past from your past, either a childhood friend, a lover, combination of both, or a family member, okay? And it looks like, it's very difficult for you to deal with them, okay, because they're somewhat self-centered, all right? So that is what I'm showing as far as Gemini is concerned. You can take it as it resonates. Hopefully that'll give you some clues to somebody out there. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. So I have Sagittarius as well. So it looks like with this Sagittarius, you do want to be careful of them, because they could be dealing with someone else. It looks like they're definitely, either you were dealing with the Sagittarius and you were juggling them, and they knew about it. You had them in a third-party situation, possibly, or you were dealing with them and someone else. It looks as though, they were trying to work with you, but they kind of got stressed out about the situation. It looks as though it could have been just a sex thing, and maybe it was a sex thing, maybe it was more than that, but it looks as though either you had more than one person that you were dealing with. Could have been a Taurus or a Virgo, or maybe a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Pisces you could have been dealing with. But it's either you were dealing with more than one person. You were dealing with the Sag and someone else, and the Sag maybe found out about it and was trying to work to get you back, but maybe you decided not to. Or it could have been a situation where you were seeing a Sagittarius and they were juggling you, and you found out about it and you left them be. And they are they want you to work with them. They want you to continue to see them. And it looks like you're not interested, because they stressed you out. It was all about sex. And you were trying to work on something more stable, but they were very uncooperative. All right. Somebody saw somebody as, wanting to be serious and wanting to be in a relationship, but the other person wasn't ready to settle down. All right. And again, the other person could have been dealing with somebody else, someone like maybe a Pisces or a Taurus or a Virgo. Okay. And we also have Aquarius here as well. So it looks like somebody was just basically not being 100% honest with who they were dealing with, but it came out anyway. So you could very well know, Cancer, about this Sagittarius and who they're seeing and what's going on with them. Or they could have very well found out that you are seeing other people and found out who you were seeing. Okay? What else am I getting from this? Someone felt betrayed. They felt, I'm assuming it's them. I'm assuming they felt betrayed, or maybe you felt betrayed by them and that's why you left them alone. And so that could be why they're upset at you. Or it could be vice versa. They felt betrayed by you. And that could be very well why they're coming up as your your silent enemy here. Yeah, because it looks like they were working on things with you. It looks like from their perspective, they were working on things with you. I guess you guys had decided you wanted to, maybe take things to the next level, and all of a sudden somebody else came into the picture, or they found out about someone else, and immediately either you dropped them or vice versa, they dropped you. But the end result is they're very upset. They're extremely upset about this. All right, so this could be a love situation, or it could be a work situation, a work environment, a work scenario, where you might have been working with someone on a particular project and you put in all this work and this effort, and then somebody came in and took credit for it. All right, you could have been with somebody who was working on more than one project, or they could have had something going on behind the scenes that you didn't know about. And then when you found out about it, it was a situation that wasn't to your advantage, and you were putting in a lot of work. From what I'm showing, you were working hard on this. So it could very well be that you thought that this project was going to be the project. It was going to be the one to put you where you wanted to be, and it was going to set you off to take things to the next level. But it looks like you were betrayed in some way, shape, or form in reference to this. Okay, so you can take that how it resonates, but it looks like it was a Sagittarius behind it. If it's not a Sagittarius, then just take that energy if you've experienced that situation, and you'll know who this is referring to. I am showing with the Page of Swords here, this is Libra energy. Okay. Now you need to watch out for this Libra, because it looks as though you and this Libra had a falling out. Okay, I'm not necessarily showing that this is love, but it could be. Just take it how it resonates, but you had a falling out. You could have had some other options, and you decided that you didn't want to be with the Libra. This could be a situation where the Libra is stalking you, watching you, saw that, you were with someone else and decided not to deal with you. Or you could have been watching the Libra and found out something about the Libra and decided to leave the Libra be. Okay? Maybe you found out that they had options, or they were seeing other people. But I'm showing that in the end, because you separated from this Libra, that is going to benefit you. Okay? So either they walked away or you walked away. They either walked away from you abruptly, okay, because they may have felt that they had other options, and it looks as though things are not working in their favor. Or it could have been that you two were dealing with each other, and for whatever reason you felt some way about them. I guess maybe you didn't trust them, or you didn't feel comfortable with them, because of the fact that you may have assumed that they had other options, or you may have been under the impression they had other options, or you just weren't sure about them. You really couldn't figure them out, perhaps. And so you were trying to find out some information about them, and you really couldn't find out what you wanted. Or you found out what you wanted and you didn't like it, so you decided to end the situation. And it looks like the information that you might have found out was beneficial to you to find out about. So it was like you dodged a bullet, so to speak, with this Libra energy. So you can, take that how it resonates, but that's what I'm showing for you, Cancer. So what I've wanted to do was end this on a positive note, because some people may look at this as a bit negative or dark in nature. I personally don't feel that way, but I do want to bring a little bit of balance to the situation. Instead of giving you all bad news or negative news, I do want to give you a little bit of both. So on the positive side of things, if you are looking to protect your energy, because, some people who maybe you leave behind or you decide to go your separate ways, they may be disgruntled about it. And depending on how hurt they are, that energy that they put out there, when they're like, oh, I can't, they may be thinking in their head, I can't stand this person. I hope they don't get that job. I don't like them. Any kind of thought that they may be thinking that might be negative towards you, if it's fueled with enough passion and intensity and jealousy and hate behind it, that energy can travel to you, and it could affect you in the form of a psychic attack. So psychic attacks are when somebody wishes harm on you, and it's with intense energy, and that energy is so intense that you could feel it, in a sense where everything could be going good in your life, and then all of a sudden you're just feeling depressed and you don't know why. Okay, especially if you just got rid of somebody and now your life is up in the air and everything is good, and then all of a sudden for whatever reason you're just feeling depressed. Nothing's wrong, your money's good, your family's good, you're good, job is good, everything's good, especially now that this person is leaving your life. But then all of a sudden you just start feeling really depressed and you don't know why. You don't want to go back to them. So it's not about them, but the only major change you saw that you made in your life was ending it with them, and you were happy to do so. So something like that. It could be because that person is just wishing negative on you. They may be upset that you broke up, and they just in their head, like, I can't stand them. I can't believe they did this to me. How dare them, and it could be just very intense energy. You could get headaches from time to time, but Google psychic attacks so that you get a better understanding. That's just a general explanation of it. So what you basically want to do is you want to protect your energy as much as you can, and you want to get some grounding stones, because not only will they take you out of your head, but they will also ground you and keep negative energy such as psychic attacks at bay. So some of the stones that I have that I use are black tourmaline. This is what black tourmaline looks like. This is good to keep negative energy. You can put these in all throughout your house as well to keep negative energy away from your home. This is black obsidian. It's in the shape of a fox. This came in a necklace, but the piece, this is the piece that came off the necklace. It broke, but I keep it anyway because it's a really dope piece. Alright, so that's black obsidian. And then I also have hematite. So I have other pieces of these that they're in the other room. But these are the ones I keep on my desk. But this is hematite. It is a pewter-like color. And it is metallic in nature, where it has magnetic properties. So if you put it next to something else that has magnetic properties, it will cling to it. Alright, so this is good as well. You can get these stones in like small little sizes where you can put them in your wallet or your pocketbook. Or you can keep them in your pocket. Or you can get, like I said, necklaces, if you want to wear necklaces. I have a black obsidian bracelet. It's very simple, very basic bracelet, nothing fancy, but you can get the ones with the tassels and things on them if you want, or have them made. But you want to wear these on your, the dark stones, you want to wear them on your left wrist. Alright, anything that wards off negative energy and that removes negative energy from around you or protects negative energy, you want to leave it on your left wrist, not on your right. Alright, for those who are interested in if you're having problems deciphering things, you find yourself running into the wrong people, getting involved in the wrong things, things not going your way, maybe you need to, open up your intuitive pathway so that you can hear your higher self communicating with you. So, for example, if you don't dream, that's a major way for your higher self to communicate with you. So if you don't dream, you're blocking a lot of information that your subconscious is picking up, the frequencies that are around you that you may not be aware of in your conscious mental, but your subconscious knows that this is something that is important, and so it takes that energy and it stores it in your subconscious. And when this information needs to be presented to you, it'll come to you in the form of a download, which is like a dream. Alright, so in order for you to get that information, you need to be able to dream. Alright, so if you're not dreaming, what you can do to start dreaming is you can get stones that will help you to speak to your intuition. One good stone that you can use to do that is amethyst. So you can get a stone like this and put it under your pillow. Alright, and you can do it for like a 2-week period or a 30-day period. And so leave it under your pillow. When you wake up in the morning, if you have a dream about something, write your dream down or record it. Doesn't matter what details you remember, but try to remember as much as you can. Record it or write it down. And then at the end of that 2-week period or that month, you can look back at, what you recorded and just try to decipher what your dreams are trying to tell you. So, for example, this one's a pretty simple example. I tell everybody this example. If you had a dream that you were being chased or someone was trying to harm you, in that dream, you're going to be fearful. A lot of times you're going to wake up like, damn, that was a nightmare. Like, oh, my God. Somebody was chasing me, trying to kill me or trying to hurt me. So what you're feeling in that dream is fear. So you want to write down your dreams. You do want to focus on where you were, what you were doing, who you were with, what you were wearing, what you were eating, all that type of stuff. But you really want to make sure that you know how you felt. What were you feeling? All right. So in a dream like the one I just described, someone trying to hurt you or coming after you, you're going to feel fear because you're going to wake up in a nightmare like, what the hell? So when you wake up like that, it's based on fear. That's your subconscious telling you that you're fearing something. And so what you want to do in your waking life is look at, what am I fearing? Is it something that's going on around me that I'm not aware of, that I should pay more attention to, that would bring harm to me? Is there something that's going on that I know I shouldn't be doing, but I'm doing it anyway? Is it somebody I'm dealing with? I know I get bad vibes about them, but I'm messing with them anyway, type of thing. And then I know I need to cut them loose, but I'm scared of change. I'm afraid of, the unknown, things like that. So, you definitely want to clear your path as much as you can. This is if you're interested in this. If you're not, then don't worry about it. But, this will help you to put yourself in a better position to have a better life. All right, and I can vouch for that because I'm telling you everything that I've done. And my life has changed drastically in the last year. I can tell you that. That is why I'm here sharing this information, because I went through a drastic change just from doing some of the things I'm telling you guys about. So let me get you another, a Crystal Angels Oracle, all right? And this is going to be giving you another stone that you can work with, depending on what's going on in your world, all right? And look at that. Isn't that funny? Check out what this is. See that? Amethyst. This is what I just pulled for you. So I got a bigger one here that I leave on my desk. All right, and then I have this one, the smaller piece. So this is amethyst for you. Isn't it beautiful? Purple stone, pretty dope stone. Very powerful. So it says, revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. Okay? So amethyst will help you to reveal the real you. It's an intuitive stone. It helps you to tap into your intuition so that you understand what's going on within your subconscious, so that you are able to make the decisions that are going to be in your best interest. You're able to decipher certain energies that are around you and be able to say, okay, well, this is not good. You want to deal with it, that's on you. But at least you'll be able to decipher this is not something I should be dealing with, or I need to keep my eye out on something like this. All right, so this is what amethyst is here. So hopefully the information I provided you will give you some assistance. If not, hopefully it was entertaining. All right. So Cancer, I do want to thank you for stopping by, and cross watchers as well. They're always welcome. Everybody's welcome. So I hope all is well, and I hope all continues to be well for you. All right. So Cancer, thanks again. I love you. Take care.